This month it'll be 8 years since I moved to Tanzania, and here are the things that I've learned about me, about Tanzania, and about the world. It's an eye-opening, mind-opening, heart-opening, spirit-opening experience. I'm here outside in my gorgeous Tanzanian garden. So July is a special month for me. Number one, it's my birthday month. But number two, it's also the month that I came here to Tanzania, a birthday of another type. And today I want to share the things that I've learned since moving to Tanzania. Coming here to Tanzania, it was just like such a big feeling of coming home, of being able to take off that armor of what it means to be Black in America, to be able to just feel more comfortable in my skin. It was an amazing experience. The culture here is very peaceful. People are very friendly, and I felt at home here in Arusha, looking up at Mount Meru almost right from the beginning. And so here are the things that I discovered here. Now, I'm not trying to say that everything is wonderful here, that there aren't problems here, and certainly, yes, Tanzania and the rest of the continent has also suffered from the impact of colonialism and Eurocentrism and white supremacy. I can see that here too. But even still, there is still so much that I've learned here, I talked about some of that in my Roots of Wellness series, and you can see some of those videos here. The playlist is here. One of the first things that I felt here was a real alignment and connection to nature and the natural rhythms of things. It's a very agricultural kind of community here, and so a lot of things are based upon farming. There is a more connection to seasonal foods and planting my own foods and growing my own things, being out in nature, hearing the birds, learning new birds and animals, and it's been a wonderful experience. I've approached it with a child's eye. I've always loved learning new things, and being here has really opened my eyes up to new ways of being. And it has also taught me to learn how to just allow things to be the way they are. Many people come here and they have a hard time because it's not like how they are used to things, not how they think things should be, how should purchasing things be. Well, here people bargain a lot. It's not like in the States where the price is on the sticker and that's what you pay. No, here it's different, and so people can have trouble with that as they are given higher prices. If folks think you can pay a higher price, they're going to try to get a higher price. And it's not just here that's the way it is. There are in other cultures as well. Learning to go with the flow and allow things to be the way they are. Open my brain to new ways of seeing things. What is the relationship of money and community? What is the relationship of younger people to elders? What is our duty as people in this community, in this society? What is expected of me as an elder? What is expected as from me as a woman? Here I have also gotten very close to seeing just the amazing diversity and beauty of nature, of the divine, and to see every day as I come outside here in my garden, as I walk around in town, as I drive around, as I meet people, to see the amazing diversity and how important that is and how wonderful that is. And to know that I'm a part of that diversity too, that me, just the way I am, being here without much of the stress and the worry that comes a part of modern world of, it's such expensiveness, the constant social media version of who you're supposed to be, and the pressure that just isn't here. And so to be able to just release and let go has been amazing. And it's allowed me to really find my true self, to take the time to listen within and to explore. I talked in the previous video about reinventing myself. And so being here has taught me more about who I really am as I've been going through this reinventing process. When I lived in Ann Arbor, I often felt like I had to choose between people who think like me and people who look like me. And because so many of the ways that I thought, the things that I believed in America were thought of as white, being eating a certain way, or being environmental, or wanting to be out, going camping, things like that were thought of as white things. And coming here, I realized, no, they actually are truly African ways. So many things we have been taken away from us as African people. So many things have been stolen, reconfigured, repackaged, and given back to us as if it wasn't ours, as if it came from Europeans, as if it came from white people, when that isn't true at all. Our African culture is at the root of everything. It is getting back to that African culture. It is that Sankofa process of reaching back to what is truly ours and truly us. Our African ways of viewing Mother Nature, our African ways of viewing Spirit and God, our African ways of viewing community and our connection to community and our responsibilities to community. Seeing that in action here has truly been the most amazing thing. And every time I go back to the States, it reminds me again of just how far away modern culture, U.S. culture, and I assume probably European culture, how far away from what is truly healthy it really is. So for me, being here has helped me to become really whole and healthy. It's helped me to become healthier body-wise because the food that I eat is more natural. That hasn't come from a bazillion miles away. Much of it is grown right here in my yard, or if it's not, it's grown, in a farm of 5 or 10 kilometers down the way or up the hill. It's mostly local food, and so that means it's very fresh, it's very ripe, and it's largely unprocessed. There's not a lot of that junk food and fake meats and fake cheeses. There's not a lot of that here, and what is here is very expensive. So I'm not encouraged or really desire to eat that stuff. So I eat better here. I'm outside getting fresh air and sunshine every single day. So that is good, close connection to earthing, putting my feet on the ground, breathing that fresh air, getting exercise every day has helped me be physically healthier. And the water that I drink I filter it, but it's direct from the mountain, spring water. It's not been chlorinized or any of that thing. So I'm getting fresh, clean air, I'm getting fresh, clean food, getting fresh, clean water, and the removal of so much of the stress and the constant barrage of media images. So it's been a fresh and clean mind, and I can feel the difference. I've also felt from the very beginning much closer to the divine here. There's something very spiritual, at least to me, about this place. Someone once told me that it is a spiritual place, that it has a spiritual significance. Either way, I can feel it. When I come outside, I can put my hands on a tree or just in my walking, just like opening my heart up and my mind up to my connection to my ancestors, to my connection to the divine, and I can feel that energy going through my body. So it's been spiritually healing. And it's been emotionally healing as well, as I've gone through this reinventing myself phase and relearning my strengths and my power, and to believe in myself, and to open myself up to whatever is the next phase for me. It has been a really liberating experience. So it's been a mental liberation, it's been a spiritual liberation, it's been a physical liberation, And I can't wait to see what's coming next. I know that things are continuing to unfold for me. I keep meeting new people, new opportunities keep opening up. I've had the opportunity to meet both locals as well as other diasporans like myself, some amazing people, and the connections that I formed. It just even right now, it's giving me chills just thinking about it. So coming here has taught me to be truly me. And I can't imagine ever living in the States again. Tanzania is my home now. I hope you will come to visit Tanzania someday. It's worth it to come and just get a sense. If you've never been to the African continent, whether you choose Tanzania or Nigeria or Ghana or South Africa or Rwanda or Kenya, wherever it is, if you haven't been here and you're of African descent, I must tell you that it is an eye-opening experience. We've been taught so many things about Africa's dangerous. Oh my God, you're going to go to Africa. My uncle used to be so worried about me. Many of my family or friends were worried, and why would I want to go there and live there? If you haven't been here, you just can't even imagine. And so I encourage you to come and see for yourself. Come to Tanzania, come to whichever African country speaks to you. And I actually come to several and see what it feels like. I think we owe it to ourselves as people of African descent to put our feet down on the African soil, to breathe that African air, to see what it feels like to be in a place where everyone is African, and whiteness and the European culture is not the norm. To be able to see a different way of living and a different way of being. It's an eye-opening, mind-opening, heart-opening, spirit-opening experience. And really, this liberating process is a lot of what I have brought into my Whole and Healthy program, into my coaching work, into my online program, to help you find your way to physical, spiritual, mental, emotional healing, so that you can bring your magic out into the world. Until next time, Kwaheri, goodbye.